My son's fingers were trembling when he held up the passenger list, his voice shrinking as he read the names. Everyone was there, my mother, my sister, their children, everyone except mine. My children, the ones I had packed for, woken early, promised adventure to. My mother gave that rehearsed smile, the kind she used whenever she'd already decided how useless my objections would be. "Oops," she chirped, lifting her shoulders. "It's a family-only booking." My sister waved from the deck. "Thanks for the ride. Saved me a taxi fare." My son blinked up at me, confused, hurt crystallizing in his eyes. "Mom-Aminot family?" he whispered, stumbling over the word he'd heard them throw around like a joke. I squeezed his hand. "We're going home," I said. Calm, cold, final. They sailed away laughing. I drove away planning. I used to think my mother's approval was a door I had to earn a key to. Childhood made me stubborn that way. She praised my sister's recklessness as courage, my brother's irresponsibility as charm, while my stability was treated as a tedious obligation. But I kept trying. Birthdays, holidays, favors. I kept giving them the benefit of doubt, believing that a better version of family might emerge if I was patient enough. And for years I packaged their dismissals as quirks, their insults as just jokes, their dependence as love. But betrayal doesn't come suddenly, it seeps, quiet as mold. The first sign? A group chat I wasn't invited to, but accidentally saw on my sister's screen, my name floating among eye-roll emojis. Then a vacation plan I heard about from a cousin. And finally, that phone call, the night before the cruise, my mother telling me not to overpack, speaking with that tone that always meant she was hiding something. I felt it then, the shift. The realization that I had never been a member of their family, only a tool when they were bored or broke. But I didn't shout, I didn't cry, I took notes. I started small. I declined their requests, the daily favors, the emergency pickups, the last-minute babysitting. Each no sharpened my clarity. I tracked their patterns, who depended on me for what, how often, and how dangerously. My sister's credit card? I was the co-signer. My mother's medical paperwork? I was the primary contact. The storage unit holding all their old furniture? My name was the only legal access. They built their entire convenience yet cruel ecosystem on the assumption that I'd never stop playing along. So I didn't stop. I shifted. The night before their return from the cruise, I executed the first move. I removed myself from every account, authorization, and responsibility they had looped me into without gratitude. I filed forms. I signed withdrawals. I rewrote contact details. My silence became a blade. Then the second move, the storage unit. They had always refused to pay their share, so I closed it. Everything, my grandmother's china, my father's tools, the antique dresser, auctioned legally due to non-payment. They never read warnings. I did. The third move, my sister's card. Co-signer? Not anymore. I withdrew. Her limit dropped overnight. Her planned purchases declined. And the final move? My absence. Their plane landed 3 hours late. Their phones were dead. Their taxi cards blocked. Their luggage heavy. Their tempers already rising. That's when the calls began. At first mild, assuming, "Hey, can you come get us?" Then irritated, "Where are you? Did you forget the time?" Then frantic, "We can't get a cab. The kids are tired. Pick up, damn it." And finally, desperate. "Please, please, we need your help. Just come." But I didn't go. I let them sit in their own entitlement until it curdled into panic. When I finally answered, my mother's voice cracked. "What is wrong with you? We're stranded." I stepped onto my balcony, the night air cool against my throat. "Family only," I said, softly. "Remember?" Silence. Thick. Devastating. My sister grabbed the phone. "You're joking, right? You can't just abandon us." I didn't, I replied. You did. The realization hit them in slow, sinking waves. For the first time, they understood what it felt like to be excluded, dismissed, unchosen. I didn't shout, didn't revel. I just gave them back what they had taught me. Nothing. In the days that followed, they learned the consequences of burning the only bridge sturdy enough to carry them. They begged to talk, to fix things, to go back to how we were. But there was no going back, only forward. And forward was peaceful. Now, when my son asks why we don't see them anymore, I tell him the truth in the simplest way. Some people don't know how to treat you until you walk away. He nods, accepting it faster than I ever did. I watch him grow without the weight I carried, lighter, safer, unbound by the desperate need to be loved by those who refuse to love. Walking away wasn't revenge, it was release. Revenge was just the quiet bonus.